Great. Thank you for inviting me here tonight. I'm really excited to talk about one of my passions, which is the Richmond Delta Youth Orchestra. Uh, so, this orchestra it's a big organization, and it's a big organism. It's made up of a lot of small parts. And how does an audience react with an orchestra? That's what my topic is tonight, because this orchestra is a big thing, and it's not one little idea. Is art just for the few, held behind closed doors or in private, or is it for the public, or is it for both? As musical artists, we tend to develop our ideas of expression in private and then present them later in public. Our pathways to artistic creation are hidden from view. We must look out into the future to see what we become. What is this future? Are we consumers or creators of art, or both? We use this human process of making and creating art to help us, as humans, learn about ourselves. And I have a little quote here from UNESCO. It's from the Roadmap for Arts Education, March 2006. Article 22. Everyone, as a member of society, is entitled to the realization of economic, social, and cultural rights indispensable for our dignity and for the free development of personality. Public performance, it brings joy and wonder when it appears. It comes many times when we least expect it, like at Lansdowne Centre at Christmas time, as you can see in the slide. We bring performance art to the people. We use music in our daily lives in celebration of important moments such as holidays and festivals. But how do we really perceive art? Are we reducing our lives to a series of cell phone and camera images? How do we perceive music these days? How does this visualization shape our memories and our perceptions and our own reality? How much of what we hear these days is colored by what we see? The arts, musical arts, are an inward journey to the self, a search for our own souls. But we are social creatures, and the exploration of art with others helps find and define ourselves as individuals. You see the back of my first violin section here. Article 26, again from UNESCO. Education shall be directed to the full development of the human personality and to the strengthening of respect for human rights and fundamental freedoms. It shall promote understanding, tolerance, and friendship among all nations. This is, last slide was a concert at YVR, which was at the Vancouver airport. This large theater concert, is this the best way to reach an audience these days? Does anyone feel engaged by sitting in a large auditorium? A good place to fall asleep? Traditional approach, sell tickets, come and sit in the dark isolation of your own personal experience? Or the guerrilla approach, which is this flash mob at Steveston Cannery? The unexpected orchestra, public art on display and in your space, young people sharing their artistic expression. It's a question. I don't have the answer. Hello, little girl. Bringing art to the people with a petting zoo. You can touch a cello. Here you go. Try this clarinet. Making sound, human expression. This is raw sound and energy. This is the building blocks of all our musical artistic life. This is where it starts. And this is where it goes. This is Van Django with my youth orchestra at her cabaret a year ago. Joy and passion. Oh, wish it zoomed in a little more on Budge playing guitar there. You can really see that. Leads to culmination of joy and our passion. Thousands of hours of practice and artistic development lead to defined goals in a singular performance. A mark in time, and it's gone forever. At Hatzick Lake, our camp with the kids in the fall. Social fun, compressed with vigorous, disciplined artistic practice. We play about 10 hours a day. Music is a sharing of passion, ideas, hopes, values, emotions. The next up is a picture of our junior strings waiting to go on stage. Anticipation. The costume of the formal artistic presentation. Part of what we teach our youth are the codes of conduct and honor, how to act in our civil society, what the proper dress code is, all these things. A year ago, in this very space, our kids, my own students, organized this fundraiser for the victims of Typhoon Haiyan in the Philippines. And music When large tragic forces strike us, we turn inward to the arts for answers. We look for personal peace in this world through art. And it's a big part of why we need to do the arts. We seem to forget that one. Daily dose of arts is part of the human condition. We all are born artists. And unfortunately, we allow our basic human creativity to be educated out of us. Children and music, together with holidays. This is a reminder to us all why we're here. So what is really important? Our work deadlines, balancing the checkbook, or building humanity? I'm for building humanity. Whistler Village Square. This is another unexpected concert, Canada Day, bringing music to the people. Sort of, here we go. There's an orchestra in the middle of the square, playing Beatles. UNESCO Article 27, everyone has the right to freely participate in the cultural life of the community, to enjoy the arts, and to share in scientific advancement and its benefits. Even at IKEA, Mother's Day, 2013, it says there, if children are the most important people in the world, then mothers deserve a day of recognition and music to bring that, and also to help promote a sale. My final quote from UNESCO, arts education contributes to an education which integrates physical, intellectual, and creative faculties and makes possible more dynamic and fruitful relations among education, culture, and the arts. To conclude, it's going to give you a little bit of our mission statement for the Richmond Delta Youth Orchestra, which is to encourage young musicians to learn more about themselves through their music, to provide a high-quality musical training in orchestral ensemble settings, to provide all members equal benefits and opportunities to develop musically, to provide a balanced musical education, and to promote the understanding of orchestral music in all of our communities. And thank you very much for having me here tonight.